Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Press Box. Brian Carson here with my co-host Kenny Varner. Kenny, how you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm a little out of breath. I just made it under the wire.
Yeah, I know. I was like, where are you, man? Where are
Yeah,
you, man?
I got stuck in traffic and didn't work out like I thought it was going to. But we weren't very late at all. So
Tonight we are going to talk Burnham Bulldogs football. And we have Desiree Kinley here with us. Hi, Desiree.
Hi, how are you?
Good,
I'm
good.
gonna make a correction. It's Central Keystone Bulldogs.
Oh, okay. Not Burnham anymore.
Nope.
Okay, I'm behind the times. The Central Keystone Bulldogs. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our football predictions that we do for high school this week, Kenny, and a good stuff, a bunch of other stuff. So let's start off with how many games have you played so far this season?
Oh, well, we've only missed one that had to be rescheduled, and we've been going since August 4th. So 2 games a week. 4, 6, 8, about 10.
Oh. You said, Kenny, you what? You lost one or tied one, or how'd it go?
Actually, I believe we've lost 2 now and tied 1. Yeah.
Yeah, we've lost 2, tied 1.
Yeah, it's still not bad. How many games you got left?
Probably 9 or 10.
Yeah, we're right in the heart of our schedule.
Wow, you play a lot. That's good. So how many years now, Kenny, for you doing this?
It's, I believe, 18 according to the legend David Pye.
18 years.
Yeah, he's our historian.
Is Dave still on the team, huh?
Oh, yeah. He said he's not going to retire until I retire, so he's
there
got
you
a
go.
long way to
You
go.
got him.
Yeah. He was one of our originals. We still have I think 3 original players from that first group. We had David, we had Adam Wirt, and we had Zach Van Horn. Remember Zach Attack?
Oh, yeah. Zach Attack's still there.
Yep. So he's a coach now. He's moved up in the ranks. He does our defense. So
who's helping you besides Zach and Desiree, obviously?
We have Pee Wee Duncan.
Pee Wee!
We have Don Kerstetter. And we have Kathy Risbin. And a bunch of others that come out and help. But really, it's Desiree, Kathy, and Dawn that are the backbone of this team. They do all the dirty work. I coach, and they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So actually, they're the ones that keep the ball going. And,
Awesome. Desiree, is your daughter still on the team?
Yep, my daughter's still on the team. She's actually here with us tonight, and I've got Craig, and I've got Adam, and I've got Willie, and I've got Zach with me tonight.
Wow, you got a whole boatload.
I do.
And unfortunately, it's getting dark.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's getting dark out here.
Uh-oh, Kenny. Wrong time to do the show, I guess, tonight.
I guess. Yeah, we should. Well, we should have lights at our field, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can, if we need to, we can go in the concession stand and turn the lights on.
There you go.
We can do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Follow us into the concession stand.
That way we can see you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kenny.
Yes.
Why do you what keeps you still doing it all these years?
Oh, the kids, the players, they make it so fun, and they just watching them play and excelling, and just seeing them how they progress from year to year, it's awesome. We actually had our second player, Blake Kanar. He played for us the last couple years, and he actually earned a spot on the Huskies this year. So he's
Oh, he
playing as a
did.
senior. Yeah, so he's gone through the program and moved up, and has been given his heart and soul into playing for the Huskies. So it's great when that happens. It's great to
That's
see.
great.
Mhm.
That's great. So, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was just going to say, definitely better lighting now.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
better, much better.
So, who do you got next on your schedule?
Next is J Squatch Entertainment this Sunday, provided that they all are in good health and everything. And he is a local person that does like DJing and stuff.
Okay.
And we also have a car wash this Sunday at Advanced Auto Parts in Lewistown on 4th Street from 9 to 1. Well, 9 to noon. We cut it back because we have the game on Sunday.
So, right from the car wash to the game.
Yeah, not much break for them.
So, does that usually work out for you guys, the car wash? I know you've done it before. Do you do okay with that?
It's
Desiree's having connection problems inside there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got connection problems
yeah.
inside the concession stand. But that's good that it works out. I mean, keep doing it. I guess if it's going to do that. But how is the participation, Kenny? Is it keep getting better year after year?
It varies. We have players that play for us and then decide that they want to take a year off, or feel that it's not for them, and then years later they come back. So it's an ebb and flow of players, and this year we're at a comfortable 16 on average. So
Oh, that's good.
it's a little smaller than before COVID. We had, at our height, we had like 32 kids at one time, and since COVID, that's really drastically took a hit. But yeah, comfortable. 16 players as a role for this season so far.
And it seems like you're having no problem getting opponents to do this.
No, this year they came out in droves. I mean, we filled the schedule pretty quick this year. Some teams have played 2 or 3 times. They just want to keep coming back.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we just had another one tonight that we played for the first time ever, Lake Otto, and they loved it so much they were running a special game here on the 30th with them. October.
Cool.
Yeah.
You play the Murph guys.
It's coming up hopefully Wednesday.
No, you don't have to worry. They're all out of shape radio guys. That'll be ugly.
Rocco's injured on the injured reserve list right now, so I don't know how that's going to go. If they're going to be able to play us at the regular time or what. But that's supposed to be a really big deal this year. Des, you want to tell them what we did?
So the Murph radio game on the 25th, if we get to keep it or get it scheduled for a later date because of Rocco, we are introducing an award for that game. It's a Top Dog Award. Whoever wins that game gets bragging rights for a year and gets to keep the trophy on display in their prospective spot for the year.
That's cool. You guys will win. You know why Rocco isn't really hurt. He's just in mourning because Tom Brady retired,
Well, that could be. That could be the case.
And no more Patriots being good. That's what it is.
Yeah, that could be the case. We've also got another interesting game coming up. I'll let one of my players, Zach, do you want to come over and talk about the HWF game, the title game, October 6th?
Oh, those
with HWF Wrestling.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
I don't know what to say.
Well, stand over here and tell them what the game's going to be like. What do you think it's going to be like? What is your prediction? Look at the camera.
Hey, Zach. How you
Zach.
doing?
What? I'm doing
How you
good.
doing? Good.
Good.
So you guys are playing the honorary wrestling guys, huh?
Yep. For the championship. For the title. Yep.
Awesome. You played them before, right?
Twice.
So,
Hmm?
so
Yeah, we're gonna go against the championship belt. The holder.
you guys will win that.
I think it might be a good one.
Yep, James Ford's going to be there, huh, Zach? He's
Yep.
going to be at that game, and we're going to try to take his title.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna try.
You'll be okay because Silks and Mosh are sissies.
Yeah. The last time you said that, I got put in a headlock for it. Thanks, Brian.
Don't worry, Kenny. I know you can handle it. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. So what's you guys have played twice already?
Yeah.
So what's happened in the two meetings? Who's won?
They won one and we tied. So it's a 1-1 for the tie and the lose. We lost them and tied.
So you coach now, huh?
Yeah. I decided to step down and let someone else get a chance.
How do you like coaching?
It's good. I've been doing defense.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You like to blitz? You like to just send them in, crush the quarterback?
That's what I was trying to get him to do.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll tell you how you win that championship. Going out before the game, Zach, and body slam Silks. Just do it. And if Kenny can get in the air, he'll give him a drop kick.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to get in the air.
Oh, that's good enough. That's enough. Yeah.
Jeez. So, run down your team, Kenny. Like, who's on it? Who are the kids? The guys. The guys and gals.
Okay, well, we got...
you can be our next.
Okay, we got the next one coming up is Craig Sainsbury. He's our lineman and one of our oldest players as well. He started about a year or two after, but he's also one of the ones that's been with us throughout the years.
Hey, Craig.
Hi.
Hi. How long have you been on the team?
Oh, about 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a veteran.
Yeah.
You're like the Tom Brady of that team.
Yeah. I guess
17
so.
years. And you're on the line, huh?
Oh, yeah.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. I play defense. I like playing defense.
You like tackling guys, right?
More like rushing the quarterback.
Yeah. Go after them. So, how do you think your team? How do you think you're doing this year, you guys?
Oh, we're doing great.
You like the makeup of the team? Who's on the team with you?
Oh, yeah. I like everybody on the team.
Except Kenny, right?
Well, he loves when I quarterback, right, Craig?
Not when you quarterback.
Is that quarterback in practice, Kenny, or in an actual game?
No, I'll come in sometimes, and when the team needs me, and I'm good for a completed pass. Every time I throw it, they catch it. So
You
the other
be
team,
careful. You be careful. I don't want you having a heart attack.
well, it's usually the other team that catches it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You throw
so
the
they don't like.
interceptions.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of one of your coaches, thank you for the like, Pee Wee. Pee Wee's a little depressed, I bet. His Eagles
Oh,
losing to the
Good deal.
Falcons like that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a bad game.
Very.
I got my next
Yeah.
player.
Okay.
This is Adam. Hey, stand over by the door.
Hi, Adam.
Hey.
What's he play, Kenny?
Yeah, he plays defensive back, and he's one of our speedsters in the as a running back.
Oh
He's
yeah.
he's one of our original players too. He's been playing since for 18 years, right, Adam?
Yep.
Wow, 18 years. And that's cool. You're the speed guy, huh?
Yeah. Good new shoes.
And he just got new shoes and got.
Oh
spikes.
yeah. Awesome. Making you faster.
Yeah.
So what's your last name? We got your
Ward.
first. What is that, Kenny?
Adam Wirt.
Weren't. Okay.
Yeah.
Adam, what keeps you coming back every year? What makes you want to keep playing?
The fun.
Fun.
Awesome.
Be with your friends.
Be my friends.
That's cool. That's cool.
Mhm. Yeah, he's one of our quieter players.
Yeah. Well, hey, you got to have different types. That's life.
Yep, he likes to let his action take place on the field.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I got one more. I got two more players here. All right, Adam. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks,
Then I got-
Adam.
And then
Good
I
job,
got
Adam.
Chill Will.
I'm sorry. Who was that again?
Chill Will.
Yeah.
Kenny, I must be hard of hearing tonight. What?
Oh, he's Chill Will.
Chill Will.
Yeah.
I like
Willie-
that. Chill.
Willie Reed. He's our quarterback.
Uh-oh, this is the brains behind the
Yep.
team. The quarterback. How long have you been playing, Chill?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
We haven't been playing 2 weeks. But 10 years?
No, he's been there.
Yeah, 15.
About 15 years.
About 15
Yeah.
years.
Wow. Well, you got veterans, Kenny.
Yeah, I do. Yes, I do.
15 years. So, man, you got the most important position on the field. You're the quarterback. You like playing quarterback?
Yes.
Yep.
Calling the plays, bossing everybody around.
Showing off in front of the women.
Oh, you like to show off.
Oh,
Nothing-
yeah. He's our showboater.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Impress the ladies. So, I'll ask you the same question. Why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep wanting to play on this team? You know, how much fun are you having?
Fine.
A lot of fun, huh?
You like to play football?
We play football.
Awesome.
Nice.
From college to Ohio State.
College, Ohio. We ain't going to no Ohio State.
There you go. You're going to watch the Buckeyes.
Yes.
They're my pick. The Buckeyes are my pick for the national championship.
My team.
They are the best. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Penn State will find out.
Yes.
All right, I got one final player here, and she's my personal favorite because it's my daughter.
Ah,
There she is. Hello.
hello. How you doing? Wait, your camera froze. How you doing?
Doing good.
Wait, we got to get that camera working. Desiree, your camera froze.
Oh, hold on a minute. Take a
It's
step
a-
right. Try that way.
It's still on chill. Got a frozen image of chill.
Willie, you broke the camera. You should have
There. Did that work now?
Nope, still
No.
Willie.
Oh.
Do you know, Kenny, there.
Hold on a minute. Ohio State broke it, Willie.
Shame on you.
Is that better?
No.
Still stuck.
Yeah.
I think Willie's Ohio State shirt jinxed it.
I think so too.
There we go.
There we are.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing?
Doing okay.
So, how many years have you played?
This is my 4th year now.
Wow. Already. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I remember last year you were kind of shy getting on camera. Now you're not. Now you're not. What happened?
I don't know. I've just usually been camera shy.
Not anymore. So what position do you play?
Usually I'm a running back.
Awesome. Awesome. Why do you like playing on the team? What enjoyment do you get out of it?
I get to have fun, and I've gotten used to these guys after I started playing for the first couple years. They're like a second family to me.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome. What about Kenny? What's he like?
Coaching and reffing, he's good. Quarterbacking, though,
There it is. There, Kenny. I think your team's trying to tell you not to quarterback anymore.
I think I
he's
got
not allowed
that in
to
now.
throw for us, period. He wasn't even quarterbacking this game, but he tried to throw, and like, he threw an interception for the other team.
Kenny.
I know. How
Kenny.
I made it clear to him he is not allowed to throw for any of our other games.
Okay.
I've been
Did you hear-
benched by
did-
my own players.
Did you hear that? You're benched.
Yep, I'm benched.
That's awesome. So, Kenny, are you surprised though how long it's been? How long you guys have been going on?
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it just feels like at times, like just yesterday, we started this up. I mean, to look back and looking at almost 2 decades here in 2 years, that's just incredible. I mean, I guess time flies when you're having fun, and sure has been quite a journey.
Well, how's the funding? I mean, are you guys well funded? I know you're having the car wash, but are things going okay? Or, I mean, well, everybody, of course, would want more. But how is it, with your funding every year?
The funding every year basically comes from the money that we make at the concession stand and the car washes. We're working on trying to come up with some different fundraisers, donations, those types of things, because we just don't, I mean, with our players being as unique as they are, it's harder to do fundraisers like your average everyday team.
Right.
We can't get them out and do tag out day. We can't, there are limitations. And we did have one really good benefit bingo where we brought in a decent amount of money. But, with rebranding, new jerseys, different things that we've done for the team, it goes. But we do it, and we have it. We're decent this year. We're not hurting, but we're not top notch.
Right. Okay. Everybody listen to this. If you own a business, start donating. Let's go. Let's go. Help these guys out. Kenny, I got an idea for you.
What's that?
You do a shirtless calendar.
Well,
I don't think Desiree thinks that'll make money.
I think everyone would rather see me quarterback than shirtless Calendar.
Shirtless Kenny,
Yeah.
do different poses.
Oh, I don't even think my wife would want to see that.
Your wife would. I know my wife wouldn't want a shirtless Brian, so I'm sure shirtless Kenny.
I
Your
think
wife
for
feels.
us, not just like donations, but like fan base, just come watch us, find out what we're all about. You know, the people that come and watch us play, they're parents, they're caregivers, they're habits, and they're here because their players play. If it wouldn't be for the parents and the habits, we wouldn't have a fan base, period.
Oh, really?
We need more people to come and watch us because we are a unique team. Because it's not your everyday average football game. It's not your everyday average penalties. I mean, we called a penalty on RD Mosh at the Super Bowl because his mohawk was too high. So, but people don't know who we are. They don't come out and see us. We don't have a fan base.
That's sad. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I thought you would have better support than that.
No, honestly, we don't.
That sucks.
And now tonight we did when we played Lake. They brought a good fan base.
Yeah, Lake brought a great fan base. Juniata, when we played Juniata County, the high school, Juniata County High School, that'll probably bring in a really good fan base. But typically, we just don't have it.
Yeah.
Wow. That stinks, man. Probably because Mosh and Silk scare everybody away.
No, I think James Ford, the Titan, is going to scare people away in October. That may be the one that scared our fan base away.
And Brian, don't say anything about Ford, please.
Please don't say anything about Ford. Let's not. Ford's awesome. We love Ford.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut, Kenny, because you might give it away where I live. So I'll keep it quiet about Ford.
He needs to come out here and be on our team when we play them.
Yeah, that's gonna be that game in itself is gonna be good because for HWF, he is the undefeated heavyweight champion. We have put the original heavyweight championship belt on the line, and we are hoping to be the first people to strip him of that title.
You will.
So we're looking for revenge. They really stomped us this last game, took the title from us, but we'll get it back.
Yeah, go after the weak link, Silks.
Silks is the weak link. Okay, that's who we'll target.
Yeah, he's the weak link. That's what Kenny says.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Oh no, Kenny, I think I see another headlock in your future.
I think I'm gonna wear a football helmet.
Okay.
So how is the rebranding going, Desiree?
Rebranding's going pretty good. We still have some old school that are, Burnham Bulldogs, but
yeah, I just did it.
Yeah, the jerseys are rebranded. We are now red digital with the Keystone and the Bulldog. We had cups made. We changed the name of our Facebook page just the other day to signify that we are Central Keystone. Now it's just again to get the word out and get them out of who we are and how we play.
Yeah, we wanted to give the kids some identity, their own identity, and that we weren't.
Yeah.
There's nothing against the Burnham Bulldogs, but a lot of people got confused on who we really were and what we really did. So when we rebranded, we wanted to give the kids their own identity and their own colors and stuff that they could be proud of.
And people that have seen the Kellers on the field, family members and other people that have come to watch us with the new jerseys starting from last year are like, wow, they really stand out. Like they're awesome because they're not a football jersey. They're like they're a digital camo. They're like a soccer jersey. So they're more like a t-shirt because we don't wear pads or anything. So the players seem to like them. They wear better. And we're hoping to eventually purchase pink digital for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. But we also,
Huh.
me and Kenny talked about not just doing pink, doing different colors to represent different types of cancer.
Cool.
Instead of, again, your
Absolutely.
everyday pink. Like people do pink out games. We want to be original. We don't want to do what everybody else is doing because we're not, we are just us. We're a team of unique players. And to add that uniqueness, we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Kenny, what do you think's the biggest change since when you started way back when till now?
The organization process of the players on the field. We were kind of like, when we first started, it was kind of like chaos on the field. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We would line them up, and you know, there wasn't much of an understanding from the players, and since that we've all, you know, evolved and gotten knowing what needs to be done and how to teach these kids, and give them, you know, give them a little more credit than what we were giving them at first, you know. And now we're running, you know, offenses, and the defense is, you know, just like you'd see in, you know, your junior high or your you know, some high school teams. The kids really have picked up and went with it. And one of them is Zach. He's taken over and helping out Pee Wee on the defense, and has done a really good job putting the people in place and where they need to be. Where when we first started, it was just like, okay, go out and you cover this side of the field. You know, where now they're picking up who to cover on the other team, and it's great to see. We're passing now. We even brought out this year. We went to the chains and the down markers for the first time. So
Oh, cool.
we are, you know, their understanding of football and has really gotten a lot more advanced.
Okay, so Pee Wee helps with the defense.
Hmm.
Yep.
How about that defense on Monday night, Pee Wee? The Eagles.
That was Pee Wee's not here, but that was definitely a lot. That was questionable. I didn't
Yeah.
watch the
Yeah,
game, but I watched the highlights.
Pee Wee's listening in, so I wanted to let him.
He's
I wanted
listening
him.
in, huh?
Yeah, I wanted him to hear it. So
Yeah,
I kind of like enjoyed it.
yeah.
Sorry, Pee Wee.
He's complaining about it now, but he's also complaining about the next game because they play the Saints.
Hey, Pee Wee, don't worry. At least you didn't lose 41-10 to the Cardinals. Embarrassing. So, Kenny, what do you do then? Are you offense? Besides the head coach?
I do offense, and just kind of let everybody else do everything else. You know what I mean? I try to stay out of their way as much as possible. You know, I've done a lot of reffing this year, and I've done, you know, I've actually even done the chain gang. So I just let them go now. They're pretty much on autopilot. They do well without really anybody. You know,
So,
they know it's. You know, I'm just basically standing there watching them do what they do, which is great.
how many practices do you guys? How many times do you get together? I mean, you said you have 2 games a week, but
Mhm.
are you able
Yeah.
to get in any? Are you able to get in any practice?
Not many.
No.
We have 2 so far.
We've had 2 actual practice days, and then they warm up a little bit before the games. The ones that come early, tossing the ball back and forth, kicking, you know, that type of stuff. But not too many actual practice. It's like they get here, we line up, we're on the field, and we're playing.
Mhm.
I know you're playing a lot of different businesses and that. Is there any teams around like you? You know, with the special needs. I mean, is there any? I don't know. Is that politically correct? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You never know what to say anymore.
The only special needs team that I'm aware of are the ones that play with the special needs, the Special Olympics.
Mhm.
I think they have a football team. But we're trying. We would love to play a special needs on special needs game for
that's
our
our
players.
goal. Yep.
That's our goal. Like that
Mm.
would be the best thing, because then that will, aside from us being the unique to Mifflin County, Mifflin and Juniata County, that would give us a chance to play somebody that is like our players,
Mhm.
not just a business or somebody that wants to come out and, you know, have fun and help out and stuff. And believe me, like the businesses that we play, they're great. They're great with our players, but to really have a true special needs on special needs, that would be amazing.
Mhm. Now we got kind of a taste of it here. We were actually the first football organization to have special needs in the state. And then
Yeah.
about 10 years in, they started to toss around the idea of flag, flag football for Special Olympics. We were even invited to an exhibition game between us and three other teams, Harrisburg, Schuylkill County, and there was another team. And our kids went down there and we were undefeated. Those kids
Wow.
just played, and it was great to see. And then it would kind of fizzled, and since that we've been kind of doing our own thing. But that's our goal, to have a special needs team against special needs team, and let them
I think
see.
that'd be great if you could get
Mhm.
get it organized where you have a whole league.
Oh yeah,
That would be beautiful.
that would be a dream come
So you
true.
guys are pretty unique then.
Mhm.
Yeah, we are.
See, all they have to do then is follow you guys. You're the blueprint.
We are the footprint. In fact, like I did have somebody from like Williamsport way reach out and ask about how we got the league started. And of course, that would be a Kenny question and answer. But I said, if you put it out and you have the right person to coach, the right person to ref, that makes the games fun and interesting, and don't look at these players as if it's going to be your average, like I said, everyday football game. There's no pads, no helmets, two-hand touch. They may not understand the ins and outs at first, but get them to play, instill it in their heads. They'll learn. They'll learn to love the game if they don't already love it.
Mhm.
But these players, they just want to play. They just want to have fun. They just want to be able to do what they do and do what they love.
Kenny, how did it get started?
Well, it's kind of weird, but it started when I worked at the Sentinel, or at the County Observer. Yeah, County Observer. Noah Wise was getting the Burnham Bulldogs organization together to try to get into the Juniata Valley Football League, and I did an interview with him, and he just looks at me at the end of the interview and says, "Hey, do you know anybody that um, would like to work with special Olympians or special needs kids?" And I said, "Well," I said, I was a basketball coach for Special Olympics at the time. And I said, "It's funny you say that. I'm a basketball coach." And from there we just kind of got back and forth to each other, and made it happen a year later. So that was
Cool.
basically Noah Wise's idea. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and from there it just blossomed.
Yeah, since you brought it up, I know you used to do basketball.
Mhm.
Any chance that'll ever happen again, that you expand back into hoops? Or is
Uh,
football just, it takes up so much time that you don't have time for anything else?
yeah, yeah. I think my days of basketball coaching are over. It was a good run, and but I just can't physically do that sport anymore, and I don't think I'd be able to give my everything that I have towards it because of my physical health and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but it was a great time, and a lot of them actually. What was funny is, now that you say that, a lot of my basketball players were
Yep.
the ones that are on the team. So it kind of just carried over. And so I had them actually for football season. And then like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, I had them on the basketball court. So,
Cool.
yeah.
The other thing you need to do is set up a Hall of Fame.
We do. Actually,
We do have a Hall of Fame.
Oh, awesome. Is Walter in?
You know it, man. First round selection whenever he retired. Yep.
The guy that never gets tired.
hmm He's still that way.
He made me exhausted just watching him practice.
Yep.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
that's good. And then you got to have probably Hollywood too, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We have.
And do they have to be done? Do they have to be done playing, or can they still play?
No, they can still play.
So Phi's got to get in there too.
He's in there. Zach's in there. All of my first year players. We have Walter. We have actually we have a big list, probably about 20.
Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a little shindig kind of thing for it, or?
Not yet. We're actually just trying to hammer out a way of making our equipment room a little Hall of Fame room for everybody. So that's one of the things we're working on too, because we got a lot of like souvenirs and stuff from the early years, programs, etc. A lot of the kids' jerseys. We have some players, unfortunately, that passed away. We keep their memory with their jerseys and pictures of them.
That's awesome.
So
That's
we
awesome.
try to keep a history going because of how special this thing is.
Cool. We just need more people to come to the games and businesses to donate.
Yep,
right?
That's what we need.
All right, Kenny. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make it happen, Kenny.
Awesome. Sounds good. I'm all for it. And before we say anything else, I want to thank Derry Township Park and the Central Keystone Football League for giving us that field to use down at Kish Park. It's been such a great feeling to have our own field to call, what we can call our own. Before we were sharing it with the Bulldogs, so now having this field also really helps the kids' morale and knowing that they mean something and that people care about the team. And so I want to, definitely take a thank you for all that they've done for us.
Awesome. Desiree, what's your title? What is your official? I know you're behind the scenes business
I am
woman.
behind the scenes. Yes, I am everything from the team president. So I run the concession stand. I do the grocery shopping for the concession stand. Between myself and Kathy Risbin, she's the vice president. Then we got Mama Dawn, who does our photography and a lot of our posting of pictures. Between the three of us, we get the grocery shopping done. We get the concession stand set up, running. I schedule the games. I made the schedule. I set up the schedule this year. I took all phone calls, so Kenny didn't have to. Anybody that wanted to schedule a game got a hold of me. If they didn't get a hold of me, Kenny gave me the contact. I put them on the schedule. I contacted them, confirming games, setting up the events, going to the businesses, Advanced Auto, Shoe Sensation, where we've had our bake sale every year, which is going to be the last Saturday of the month that we will be up at Shoe Sensation to do a bake sale. They're amazing up there. I want to say thank you to them. Advanced Auto for allowing us to hold our car wash there, and bake sale. Even in the rain, pouring down rain, God love my players. They were out. The first bake sale that we had at Advanced this year. And that's what I do. And I like to stay behind the scenes. I don't do it for acknowledgement. I don't do it for anything. I love what I do. I love the players. We have a blast. And I just do what I need to do to get the job done.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of the things we like to do is put the kids out in front and give them the the recognition that they deserve. And it's great, the response we've gotten from the community when the kids go out in the community. I have some of them as a habit, and they're recognized for being a Burnham Bulldog, and people know them. They'll come up and talk to them. Sometimes they don't even know who they are, but they're recognized, and people want to come up and talk to them. So it's a great feeling to see how the community's gotten around the people, our players.
Awesome. And one final time, who are you going against this Sunday?
This Sunday is J Squatch Entertainment. And the game will be at 1:00 at Kish Park. That is directly after our car wash, like I said, at Advanced Auto. And fingers crossed that we take on Murph Radio Wednesday then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're all injured. Who knows? They're old. They're old men. Jeff Stevens hurt his back the other week picking up his cat. I know, because he told me. Well, hey, Desiree, thank you for coming on and bringing your players. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. We appreciate it. We love it. The players are what this is all about.
Yep.
Getting them out there.
And good luck in your game on Sunday. And I hope you get a lot of money from your car wash.
We do too. We'll be out there washing cars, fire trucks, whatever they want to bring. The kids had a blast. The last car wash that we did last year, they got to wash a motorcycle and they got to wash a sports car. So that's they had so much fun.
Cool. Wish I could be there, Kenny.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, him too.
I'm kind of ducking out on him. I have my grandson has his 3rd birthday party, so
I understand. I understand. It's your grandkid.
Yeah.
We won't fire him over that. We'll keep him.
That's right. Well, thank you, Desiree.
Thanks, Des.
You're welcome, Kenny. We love you.
Kenny, it's time to go to our high school roundup for high school football for last week. I got scores, dude. We always do this.
Nice.
We always do the scores from last week.
Yeah.
And here they are. As soon as I click the button. Geez, Kenny, my hand's like, there we go. Juniata, 48-0 over James Buchanan. Tyrone, Kenny, 35-28 over Bald Eagle area. Clearfield, 28-14 over Bellefonte. Hershey, 35-7 over Mifflin County. Phillipsburg, 33-21 over Phillipsburg. State College, 30-14 over Cumberland Valley. Mount Union, 51-12 over West Branch. And we knew that game was going to be creepy ugly.
Yeah, that was going to be ugly.
It's no offense against the it's no offense against Mount Union, but the ICC, we talked about it, stinks. It stinks. Yeah. So let's go to predictions. Ready?
Okay. Yep.
First game on the docket. Juniata, 2-2, travels to Camp Hill. The Wildcats, 3-1. And this is that realignment in the Mid-Penn capital. I don't think they've ever met Camp Hill.
Oh, nice. So that'll be a first.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about Camp Hill, but their record.
Well, I've had the privilege of watching Juniata in their 2 wins, and their 2 losses were very close. So I'm gonna roll with Big Red on this one. I'm thinking 24-17.
Awesome. I'm gonna take. I don't know. I guess. Trying to think about it. I'm going to say, I'll say Juniata ekes it out 23-21 over Camp Hill in a really close matchup. Dawn Kerstetter says hi there.
That's Mama Dawn.
I actually got a nasty message from Sean Farrell
Oh,
about Ohio State.
one that we can't post, right?
I cannot say it on the air, but he called me Jed Donahue Jr.
Oh, wow.
and
That's kind of a compliment, isn't it?
and F Ohio State. The fact is, I'm not Jed Jr. You will see when Ohio State blows Penn State off the field.
Oh, I get it because Jed likes Ohio State.
Jed's from Ohio.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So, of course, he's going to like Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I am not from Ohio. My team sucks. I like UCLA. And they got crushed by Indiana. But I just know Ohio State's a better football team than Penn State.
Yeah,
they are better. They
are.
are better. They have more talent, more speed, more size,
And maybe better coaching.
and better coaching. All right, let's go. Bald Eagle 2-2 at the surprising surging Mounties 2-2.
Wow.
Kenny.
I was really shocked by Phillipsburg taking it over the Rams last week. Bald Eagle, they're going to be upset. They're going to be mad because of
Yes.
overtime. So I would not want to be PO this week. I'm going to say Bald Eagle lights it up 54-7.
I'm going to say Bald Eagle too because they are going to be pissed after losing to Tyrone, a game they were winning.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say 34-20 Bald Eagle area. The long season continues for the Rams. 0-4 Penns Valley at Kenny. You predicted this. The resurgent Bellefonte Red Raiders 2-2.
Yeah, this is a team that's really believing in themselves, and in their two losses, they were pretty close games. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This team's on the rise. I see them going to 3-2 with a 27-14 win over Penns Valley.
I think it's going to actually be worse. Penns Valley lost so much that it's going to be worse. I think it's going to be 30-7 Bellefonte.
Okay.
Who'd have thought I'd say that? Honorable mention in the state, the Mount Union Trojans 4-0 take on Moshannon Valley 2-2.
Oh, just like you said earlier, the ICC is not so good. I'm going to stick with the Trojans on this one, seeing them go to 5-0.
Yep. Your score?
Oh, my score is 35-7.
I'm going to say 38-14 Mount Union. Easy one. State College ranked ninth in the state in 6A, 3-1, take on 1-3 Chambersburg Trojans.
Well, I think this is going to be an easy one. I think State College in a rout, 42-14.
Yeah, State College won't have much problems in this one. Yeah, I'd say the same. 42-7 State. Finally, and it doesn't get easier for them. Undefeated Shippensburg, 4-0, comes to Mifflin County to take on the 1-3 Huskies.
Well, I am going to reserve my right to not say a prediction because I will be covering that game. And
Okay, then I am not, so I will give my prediction. Mifflin County has got one giant problem. They can't run the football. That has been proven after 4 games. When it's 4 game sample size, they cannot run the football. And if you can't run the football, you're not going to win because you become one-dimensional, and the defenses know how to play you. Shippensburg, along with Mechanicsburg, is the best team in the league.
Mhm.
I'm going to say Shippensburg, and I'm going to take it 28-14. And you're covering that one, so you can't say.
Right.
Even though I'll put words in your mouth and say you think Shippensburg.
No comment.
Now,
Okay.
football, pro football, college football. What do you think? Justin Fields, 2-0.
I think he's just what the Steelers have been looking for. Not too fancy. Does what he has to do. Doesn't do a lot through the air. But in 2 games, he hasn't made any fumbles or any interceptions. So, I say you stick with him. He's only going to get better, more comfortable.
I'll tell you what the secret is. It doesn't matter if Justin Fields was there or Russell Wilson, even though he's more mobile than Russell Wilson. It's the defense.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
TJ Watt is a freaking animal. Animal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think?
Oh, definitely. He's one of those
I think he's better.
lines of linebackers.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this in different positions, but I think he's better than JJ, his brother, who's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh, most definitely. And he hasn't slowed down. And he goes as the Steelers go as he goes. When he got hurt last year, the Steelers kind of fell off a little bit. But once he came back, it's like a whole different team.
But dude, every year, you know that I wait for football season. I love football just as much as I love wrestling, and I'm so depressed. My Bruins got hammered by Indiana at the Rose Bowl.
Wow.
The Rose Bowl. 35-13.
Jeez.
So I go to Sunday, and my Rams, that I thought would be a playoff team, have the worst loss in their history to the Arizona Cardinals, 41-10.
Do you have anybody healthy there?
Here's the point. I know I'm a Rammer. I'm a homer with the Rams. And people listening to this are going to go, excuses. But here, watch this. I compiled this today for tonight.
Okay.
This is unreal, the injuries that the Rams have. Ready?
Yep.
Cooper Kupp. The ones with the asterisk by it are starters. John Johnson, Jonah Jackson, Puka Nacua, Steve Avila, Joe Noteboom, Davis Allen. I'm not done. Darius Williams, Laurel Murchison, KT Leviston, Trey Tomlinson, Darian Kendrick, Connor McDermott, and Tyler Higbee.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of that in your life?
That is crazy.
We have 14 players on injured reserve, and 7 of them are starters. 7.
Wow.
And lo and behold, who do we got? Who do we got this week? The frickin' 49ers.
Oh, man.
With no Nacua, no Cooper Kupp, our wide receivers are going to be Tyler Johnson, Demarcus Robinson, and the rookie Jordan Whittington.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hear someone playing taps in the background for that.
Exactly. And I'm going to have Matt Crown over, a 49er fan, rub it in after they win. And I'm telling you, Matt, if we had our starters, you wouldn't win. And then I'll hear it from Ray Wild, who's a 49er fan too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, unfortunately. But my God, 14 guys on injured reserve. 14.
And we're only, what, 3 games in? 2 games in?
2 games.
2 games in.
2 games in. Who was our strength and conditioning guy? He needs to be fired.
Yeah. Wow. I think somebody has a little voodoo doll of Rams, and they're
But every year you'll see it happen to a team.
Mm-hmm.
And this year it happens to be the Rams. But I mean, my God, when you have 3 starters out from your offensive line, both your top 2 wide receivers, how are you going to win?
And how are you going to protect your quarterback?
Right, I'm worried about Stafford getting destroyed. I would just throw in Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Who's our backup this year. But the thing that concerns me, besides the injuries, Raheem Morris, great defensive coordinator, went to the Atlanta Falcons. Be head coach. Our defense, who only has 1 starter out of it, so I can't use that as an excuse, gave up 489 yards.
Yeah, but this is the first year without Aaron Donald, too, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
But still, these guys are professional football players.
Yeah.
Come on. 489 yards. The Cardinals.
They're one of those sneaky hot teams this year, though. They've got with Harrison, Marvin Harrison Jr. He's a stud.
That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. He had like 4 catches and 132 yards in the first quarter.
Wow.
But our secondary stinks. Our defense is ranked 29th against the rush. But then again, okay. I know you're a Penn State fan.
Yes.
I know these things are scheduled in advance. Why in the hell are you playing Kent State?
That's a good question.
Kent State may be the worst. I don't know. I always get confused at what they call it now. FBS, FCS. And I just go by the old way, Division I.
Right.
They might be the worst team in Division I. And, I know we predict at the Sentinel, and I put this little stat out there this week. They are 0-3 and have been outscored 149-41. They lost 71-0 last week to Tennessee. What is Penn State going to get out of this game?
Just the win. Just
Nothing.
the win, and it's yeah.
Exactly, nothing. But
next year things seem to be a little tougher. Don't they have to play everybody in the Big Ten, or play at least a Big Ten schedule for the most part?
Yeah, no, they're doing that. I mean, they got some easy Big Tens. They got UCLA. You know what they're going to do to us, UCLA? Shit, we can't beat Indiana at home. I don't know, buddy. It's going to be ugly.
It's going to be a long fall for you.
I was looking forward to football, and now I got to wait for wrestling season when Penn State beats up on everybody, and we'll have a good Mifflin County team. Yeah, and maybe, hell, I don't know. We don't even have UCLA isn't even good at basketball anymore.
Oh, that's surprising. I
know. But I'll look at wrestling and the Boston Bruins. But I really thought the Rams were going to, and I still think they would have, without all this, we're going to be a good football team.
Yeah. But
they made the playoffs last year. I mean,
yeah, in that tough conference.
Yeah.
A lot of those players, are they season ending or just?
Some are, and some are going to be out for a while. Like the big sucky ones are Avila, They said Avila, Cup, and Nakua could probably be 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, we're dead. We're done.
Mhm.
So, everybody don't play Rams in fantasy.
At least not their defense.
Oh, God.
Mm.
No.
Well, at least you're not a Panther fan, Carolina Panther fan.
See, they benched Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think it's his fault. It
No.
depends where you get drafted. You look at how lucky some guys can be.
Caleb Williams?
Yeah, but I'm thinking like even back more. Brady got drafted by Belichick
Mm-hmm.
in that kind of a coach. Roethlisberger was drafted by Cowher,
Mm-hmm.
and the team was already winning. Sometimes it's where you're drafted, what team, the coach, and the system you're in. Carolina, they're putting I'm not defending him, but it sounds like I am, but they're putting poor Bryce Young in with a team that absolutely sucks in every phase. And I guarantee you, Andy Dalton, the poor guy, he might be a veteran, but he's going to go through the same problems.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a running game. They don't have a defense. And the only thing they got on offense is Deontay Johnson. Is that Bryce Young's fault?
And they've got ownership problems.
Yes. Their owner's insane, and their offensive line gave up the most sacks of anybody last year, and Young has already been killed this year. It's like the system you get in. David Carr. Remember him?
Yes, I was just gonna say, yeah, he got that.
David Carr was damn good
Mm-hmm.
at Fresno State. Wasn't a fluke. Got drafted by the expansion Houston Texans and got destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you end up. It's where you end up. His brother Derek is nowhere near as good as David was. But look what he's doing with the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. And didn't David have the record for most sacks?
Yeah, he was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
That poor guy was killed. So we did our pro, we did our high school, we did our college. My other pet peeve before we go is I don't like the way the polls are now, where if a team wins and they're number one, and if they don't win like big time win, they drop. They drop. How can you drop Georgia out of number one when they won?
Yeah, it's getting crazy with this.
I don't care if it was close. Do you think Texas isn't going to have close games? They're in the SEC now. It used to be all they had to worry about in the Big 12 was Oklahoma and Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm.
No. You look how good that SEC is. Did you see that?
Yeah, they're
number one is Texas. 2 is Georgia. 4 is Alabama. 6 is Tennessee. I think like 5 of the top 6 are SEC.
Wow.
Ohio State's 3rd. I don't like polls this early anyway.
Yeah.
But so who you covering this week?
I'm covering Mifflin County.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then I'm going to cover the Huskies boys soccer on Saturday. So I'll be heading to cover
busy.
County plays. Yeah.
Who are they playing?
Central Mountain.
Okay.
They'll be up my way. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually have one, dude.
Really?
I have Judy out at Camp Hill.
Ooh.
Because they're streaming it.
Nice.
Camp Hill is. So I'm going to cover that game for the Sentinel. It's weird doing it on a stream, man.
Yeah.
I'd rather be there, but I have no choice.
Right.
And that's what I got, and
Uh,
that's about it.
mm. Well, I got
And
some
then-
shout outs for us.
I'm gonna get that. I mean,
Oh, okay.
and then we got our write up and stuff that we will get into that
Oh, yeah.
next show of somebody we know and love. And
Yeah, guys out there listening, I'm telling you, you gotta tune in next week. We got some stuff coming hot and heavy.
we're gonna be talking about Kenny Weitzel,
Mm-hmm.
Lewistown Panther standout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Feeding the Ducks. Kenny
All right,
shout
let's
outs.
go.
And then we'll get out of here.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Because if you're doing it, I'll shut up. Is Hodley one of them?
No, actually.
Okay, I'm going to do
I was
that
gonna
shout
leave
out.
that to you.
I'll do that shout out if you don't mind. Trent Hidley absolutely proved how good he is, even though he didn't win it. He got in the finals in the trials for the non-Olympic weights. There's 4 weights that are non-Olympic, but they do 10 weights at the World Championships, 6 weights at the Olympics. So these 4 non-Olympic weights had their trials, and 92 kilograms, he lost in the finals to David Taylor. Okay? I don't have to say anything if you're a wrestling fan. That's wrestling royalty.
Right. Mm-hmm.
4-time state champ. I mean, well, he was in Ohio, but you're talking about 4-time world champion and Olympic gold medalist, and Hidley lost to him only 10-6. That was it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what.
It was 6-4 at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Great job for Trent. Big shout out.
Definitely.
And I will officially say it. And I know Kenny won't be mad. Not you. Weitzel won't be mad. Or Joe Heller when I say it. But Trent Hidley is the best to ever come out of Mifflin County.
Yes.
There is no doubt about it. No doubt. None. You can go toe-to-toe with David Taylor and Aaron Brooks. You are one of the best.
Oh, definitely.
And I just think Mifflin County, we should be proud.
Yes.
This guy is top flight. This guy is a world-class athlete, and he's from right here in Lewistown. All right, that's my shout-out. Go ahead, buddy.
No, okay. Well, start out first with a shout-out to Aubrey Strohecker. She scored her first collegiate goal on Saturday and a 3-3 draw with Mansfield. She followed that up today with a 1-goal, 1-assist outing in a 3-1 upset over Westchester. Millersville's now 2-1-1 on the season. Also, Bryn Knepp made her first collegiate start for Mansfield University over the weekend. So congratulations to 2 former Huskies.
Didn't we have Strohecker on the show?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
The senior night, her and Gingrich and...
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
The next one is this one needs to be really, really applauded. The Mifflin County boys cross country team. They went up against State College without Carter Smith
and Reese Cubison.
And still won against the
Now let's be fair though. State College rested their guys too.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I agree with you. How many times, even against backups, would Mifflin County beat State College?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
And Wyatt Kaufman finished second.
Yep.
So, teammates Aiden Scavidi and Coy Aron finished 4th and 5th. So
that is awesome. And I'll tell you what, another shout out to Alex Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
What he's doing there. Greg Load, all those years. Alex is bringing that world-class running You know, like he was an Olympic trials guy, and it's paying off for the Husky boys. You're right; they deserve a lot of credit.
It's a great
Sorry
job.
if
No,
I
no,
talk
you're
too
good.
much. Shut me up.
Nah, we're on a time frame here. I love it. The Juniata boys cross country team won in St. Joseph yesterday. Brubaker won again and is undefeated in Tri Valley League action. So
Did Stroup win, or didn't the boys go?
the boys went, but I don't have that
Okay.
on
That Miller, I think he might know what he's doing.
here.
Go ahead.
Okay. Shout out to the Juniata volleyball team as they topped St. Joseph in a 4-set victory. Isabella Armstrong led the way, finished her night with 15 assists, 13 service points, 5 aces, a dig, and a kill.
Nice.
Teammate Brooklyn Ehrenzeller finished her game with 11 service points, 5 kills, 3 digs, and 4 aces. That's a team that's definitely one to watch, especially when we get down to the postseason. There's a team that Juniata is really coming on as of late, so congratulations. Another signature win here. The Juniata boys soccer team defeated Greenwood Monday, earning a hard-fought 2-1 victory. So congratulations to the boys soccer team. On to the next one. The Mifflin County junior varsity football team got a win this week, going against a tough Hershey team, 23-0. So great job to the JVs.
Nice.
And we will go to the Bellefonte boys soccer team. Ended the week on a positive note, defeating Phillipsburg Osceola 7-2 over the weekend. The Red Raiders outshot the Mounties 22-9. So, and then the last one is, let's see here. The East Juniata girls soccer team picked up its 3rd win in a row, topping West Shore Christian 4-2. And with that, that is my shout outs for the week.
Awesome. Way to go.
So, a lot of good stuff.
All of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And next time, I promise to get more Center County involved. I realized that when I was saying it. So,
it's all right.
A lot of good stuff going on all over central Pennsylvania.
Awesome. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening. Even you, Sean, who said a nasty thing to me.
Sean was actually a Bulldog at one time.
Really?
Yeah, when we first started, he was one of our originals. So
call me Jed Jr.
I'll have to get on him about that.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I want to thank the Central Keystone Bulldogs, Desiree Kinley, Kenny Varner. But I'm not going to thank you, Kenny. You're here all the time.
Yeah.
But no, it's been a lot of fun. And the guys that were on, Zach, Chill. Oh, I knew I'm going to forget.
Adam.
Help me, Kenny. Adam,
Itana. We call her Zigzag.
Zigzag.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, we'll be back next week with our special on, we'll tell you everything about Kenny Weitzel, what, not trying to leave you in suspense, but it's going to be a good show. So tune in, please. That'll be next week on the Press Box. Until then, we thank you for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week and an even better weekend. Good night.
Good night, everybody.